Good morning. Thank you for joining me for chores this morning. It's August. It's like late August and overcast here in Colorado. Very unusual, very cool morning. I have to stay warm as I do the chores. Got a little leftovers here. Just a little, what do we have here? A little spinach and some bread for the chickens. Not a lot today. It looks like our one Leghorn, who was left out last night, did not make it back into the coop last night. So she had herself a big old day. We'll see if we can chase her out this morning. I looked around. There was a bit of chaos in the late night last night. We'll see if that girl can make her way out of the coop. And if not, we'll do our best to try and help her out a little bit more today. Okay. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. See if I can get her to follow me. Chick, 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 chick. See if I throw a little scratch out here. Will she come out here? There you go. Enjoy the world out here, chicken. Chick, 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 chick. There she goes. See if I can come around her. Keep her out here. I'll take that for a win. She can get back to her space from there, that's for sure. I'll keep that gate closed so she can't sneak back in. All right, one easy problem solved this morning. Easy. Let's go about right here this morning. What do we think? We'll see if that'll work. So today and tomorrow are going to be, I think, rainy, maybe even into Friday. And that ought to do me. Now, what do I want to do for water this morning? I'd like to magically have my watering thing working again. That would be my ideal choice. You know? Just have magically things that are going to work and that don't create additional problems for me. And that when I fix something, you know, it stays fixed. Yeah, well. All right, chicken, don't try and get back in here. We've kicked you out. You can make it back to Gen Pop on your own. See, that was a very bad plan to be hanging out there yesterday, wasn't it? I should probably give the old goat water 10 minutes while I can, huh? And then, of course, I was going to try and turn off all the irrigation this morning because, you know, it's raining. But, of course, all of my Wi-Fi ain't working. Out here, there's just always one more problem. Good old Comcast has been out futzing around with our lines. Seems like every time they come out to, air quote, fix something, it doesn't really stay much fixed. They have to be back out again. There's those two. Let me go back for one more for the big finish, for the big bowl. Big bowl. Here we go. And slipping around in the mud. What fun that is. I foresee another day of really gross eggs. Way it goes. Just kind of how things work out. Good morning, ladies. How are my little chickies? Everybody doing okay this morning? Good to see y'all. Yeah. Okay, let's go get our friends with hooves and other kinds of feathers. And see if I can spot the Leghorn. Oh, she's already back into the chicken manor area. Or no, sorry, the gin pop area. She went back through the fence. Yeah, I guess I better put my carabiner clips on, huh? If you don't know what I'm talking about there, we have Louie, our sheep, who knows how to open gates. So we have these carabiner clips, like this one right here, on every gate, so that it stays closed. And Louie can't pick it. And it works incredibly well, with one exception. When somebody, who shall remain nameless, forgets to attach the carabiner, we wind up with a little issue like we had yesterday. Oh, and here I am again. I've got my giant stack of chicken buckets up there at the house, and I just forgot to bring them back out again today. So no problem. We'll just go ahead and pick them up a little bit later. I think I have 2 up here I can use. Let's see if we get any ducks today. Duck eggs. Well, you don't want to follow me. Give it a jump start. That ought to hold them for a little scratch time. Okay, doing pretty good. Whoa, sorry about that. Whack. And now let's let these little cheeky chicks out. See if there's any eggs right here on the ground. Nothing right at the base of the door. Okay, everybody. Come on out and have a great day. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing in the barn? How is the barn animals? How's my barn family? Do we all sleep well? Yeah? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. You all look sleepy. You all look like you're still mostly asleep. Okay. Out we go. Actually, I need to put this on this. Okay. Good morning, Cece. How's my big girl? Is everybody finally dry today? Everybody get dried off overnight? Well, I have a feeling you'll be able to get wet again today. But today, we'll actually close carabiners and keep the gates closed. Go ahead and start with a little hay. And oh, my naked girl, you're not going to like this part. But I think the one that finally comes off is this one over here. Well, maybe we leave that one behind you. You'd probably prefer that, wouldn't you? But I think I have to take this one. And then I'm gonna have to get hay. That is just down to the last couple of days. And I have not been able to find any screaming deals. I've been checking hay pretty much every day, and I know who's got what and how much they want for it, so I am probably looking at $7 to $12 a bale. Folks out here who want 12 have real high quality stuff, which is beyond me, but if you got a horse that needs that, it makes sense. But I just won't do that for goats. I love them, but you know, let's be reasonable. They're goats. And they're just moody and fussy. Okay. Let's get some of this over there. Get this over for the moms and the babies. Oh, well, look. Louie opened up the gate again. That's okay. Good Lord. And I had the chain closed. And that little weasel just came over and quietly opened it and walked through the gate. Did I have the carabiner on? Mm-hmm. You'd like to think I'm smarter than that. I'd like to think that, but... Oh, the evidence seems to suggest the contrary. Or I have to face the harsh, cold reality that I'm outsmarted yet again by a 400-pound sheep. You know, I guess there's part of me that's okay with that. And while I'm right here, and the goats are doing whatever the hell they want, or at least some of them, the sheep led by Ringmaster Louie. And there's Mr. Bowie. How you doing, buddy boy? You could probably use a little scratch. You got food though. And we still need to get you a date. Okay. On the radar. Now let's get some grain and give it to my little cereal escapers. But at this point, it may be easier to go full party mode, let everybody out. What do you think about that? It's never fun to get run over by sheep and goats. Really not. And if I give them hay and grain in here now, they're going to clobber me. So I may just have to. Yeah, I think I am going to have to do it this way. I do not want Louie to run me over. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's open this door. That way now everything's open for everybody. And we're gonna have a free morning where you chase me for grain. Yeah, there's nothing out there, is there? I know, it's a lot harder, a lot less fun when you guys sneak out ahead of time, isn't it? Not my favorite either. All right, let me get something outside for you. But now, let me go ahead and very specifically put the carabiner on. And here, you can even observe me doing it. So if something bad happens, carabiner, carabiner. All right, you gonna follow me over here? No, you're not. You're kind of doing whatever the hell you want to do. Here, how about right there? That seems good. All right, one last scoop of food. For my moms and babies. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll be going for you. Oh, I got you running around my feet too. Let's go do a fake out over here. I don't think you were that faked. All right, well, maybe not the most textbook perfect morning. But they're out. They've been fed. Duck eggs. You're right, I gotta check for duck eggs. Let's go see what, if anything, we've got in there. And I don't have my egg buckets. So we'll just go ahead and bring a feed bucket. Yeah, I know it's probably a little hopeful to have a bucket, but maybe we'll get an egg or two. Nothing in that corner. Kevin, you're still upstairs? Kevin hasn't come down yet. Nothing in there. What, I see a whopping total of 1 duck egg all the way back here. That is a pretty lightweight morning there, Madame Ducks. 1 duck egg. One duck egg. Okay, when it finally gets sunny, I anticipate an avalanche of eggs. And here's little naked chicken this morning. Little rotisserie, still needing a name. How you doing, sweetie? She's gonna lose her spot where she wants to nest to raise her eggs. Poor baby. That's all right. We'll find her someplace else to be. Or when I get more hay in here, she'll just come back. Thanks for joining me for Chores. You have a great day. We'll see you back for some egg collect.